What is up, traders? I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite setups in the futures market that is based on the initial balance. The initial balance is the first hour of the trading session, usually associated with the market profile. So on the screen here, we have the NASDAQ for the current day session. The initial balance is going to represent the top and the bottom of the first trading hour of the day from 9:30 until 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. On the market profile, it's seen as A period plus B period. The highs and the lows create that initial balance. And on screen, it is this thick white line that you can see. So my favorite initial balance setup is trying to find the failure of the initial balance move. What that means is when we get a period on the initial balance outside of A and B, because after A and B, only then can you actually get moves outside of the initial balance. When I get a move outside of the initial balance on a period, I want to see if that period closes inside or outside of the initial balance. What I'm mainly looking for is I'm looking for a failure. So if we make an excess move on the initial balance, in this case, it's going to be D period mainly. D period makes an excess move above the initial balance, but this red marker on the D tells us that it actually closes back within the initial balance. Then there is about a 70% chance that we actually hold the failure from the initial balance on subsequent tests to look for the other side of that initial balance, providing that fade opportunity. Likewise, if we look at it from the downside, if we make a move to the downside on a period after A or B and we fail to close below, I'm looking for a reversal trade. So this is the trade setup right here. The initial balance on the screen is this blue dotted line. What we have here is a move that creates an excess, right, above the initial balance, and ultimately this is D period that fails. Once we get the close back within, I'm looking for sells into that initial balance top so that we can look for the ultimate reversal back into some key areas where maybe order flow can take a bit more of a play. The initial balance trade setup is one of many that we use. It doesn't come around every single day, but when it does, you really want to be able to jump on it. Now, there are more setups that we cover, such as mean reversion, trend following, whatever the case is, and breaking down trading psychology in a PDF down below that you can grab for free right now.